we're trying to get an anchorage before the sun goes down.
Yeah. The sun is going down in 25 minutes and we have 90 minutes for the anchorage.
Story of our lives. At least we have some wind to make it.
I can't deal with this night anchorage every night, man. But look at this. That's why it took us such a long time. Look. We have to go back and forward, man.
Why do I have here rocks?
Because it's rocks.
Ah, let me put the...
Okay, so we made it before sunset. There you are. We found this place. It's not 100% protected, but it's okay.
Train was going... Slipping. Okay, it's only going in more shallow here, kinda, okay. Yeah, it's so shallow that the chain is actually almost levitating forward. You can see it all the way.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Alright. We anchored here last night because there's a little hump where we can anchor on. I don't think we're allowed to anchor here.
I don't think so, man. I think we should go, man.
We should go right away. Look at this.
There's an antique vase.
Oh God, and we anchored right on top of it.
Yeah. I didn't really look
It doesn't say, it says diving.
about anchoring prohibited, but it doesn't say anything about anchoring prohibited. But I don't say diving prohibited due to cultural underwater stuff. Oh man, I think we should go from here though. Can you give me a boat key? Man, this is ridiculous. I didn't really...
It says diving prohibited here.
Diving prohibited due to cultural stuff on the water.
Cultural stuff, that's what it says.
Yeah, antique cultural stuff. There is no anchor restriction here. I know there was a vase, but there is no anchor restriction. Nothing. You can anchor here. The other boat anchored here. There, he's anchored there.
So we came here yesterday night. Here. Because the wind was blowing from there. We were seeking protection here. And it says no diving.
But we didn't throw it on top of it. We throw it actually quite far.
Yeah,
it's just the stern of the boat when it drifted, when it swings that way.
Obviously
you could see it, but the chain is far away from it.
Yeah, the chain was far away. But I could tell there are things on the seabed. It's just, we got such a scare. I mean, it's amazing, but we don't want to break anything.
No.
So we pulled up the anchor chain right away. And the anchor with it. I hope on the other side is okay. There are lots of boats there.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm a diver, so I don't want to.
Yeah, exactly. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, amazing to see that.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go now to the other side, eh?
Yeah.
There's a little like an island around, but it's too shallow for us to go over. So we have to go around.
And the other side is going to be better, no?
I think there are going to be less vases. Oh, so smelly. I was just startled because it was really, really clear actually. This is the first time we see the water like this here in Turkey. And you were downstairs doing stuff, I was having coffee, and you were saying, I was actually looking and I thought maybe I see something. I always check and I see something. We just picked this spot because it was so shallow actually. There was nowhere else around to anchor. It was getting late, so let's find something better today.
What sort of swimming is this?
I'm adjusting to the water temperature. Jumping spaghetti fish. Yeah. It's probably going to be one of our last opportunities this year. Let's do some paddleboarding. 2, 3. Oh, heavier than I thought.
Go.
And the other one.
Nice.
Bam!
Such a dork.
I just had the whole thing. Come on. So this could be the Mississippi. Enrique's find some sort of lake inlet.
I thought it was a river, but no, it's massive. It's like 1.something kilometers long.
Just a guy actually at the end of the pontoon, and I saw him coming. I actually looked at his solar panels, and as soon as I looked with the binoculars, he came charging. Now he's in the boat. There he is, waiting for us. He's definitely waiting for us to moor. This wrong turn, just random people coming out of the woods, trying to give you a hand, and come over, come, sit down, I got soup, sit down, stay overnight, sit down. Like, I have a lodge, look, come over here. And I got like one line with solar panels, still waiting. He came from somewhere there and now he's waiting for us to come. I think we're just gonna go somewhere else. So this is not the anchorage we're gonna be going to.
No, I don't know why. The water is murky. It's supposed to be clear because...
And we almost just grounded the boat for 50 centimeters because it's charted wrong.
Sarah just dropped the bucket of yogurt and went everywhere. You went through the port light and everything.
It's all over me as well. I wanted to put it in the sea to wash it out because I wanted to use the bucket. It got really bad. It turned from yogurt into cheese. Some sort of really bad Philadelphia, and it slipped out of my hand. What was the plan, and why is this not going by plan?
Well, the plan was to leave because we have a little boat just anchored next to us.
It's there somewhere.
And it has a little scoop on the chain, and then we can't be here because the owner is nowhere to be seen. So we have to move the anchor.
It almost bumped into us because there's no wind. And
anyway,
what happened?
What happened? The instruments are dead. And I checked the computer downstairs. Every time I try to put a new fuse or rig it, it blows the fuse. So now
but it just happened. It just
figure out.
The other day it was just working, so...
So this is what comes from the course computer downstairs. That's the cable.
And somewhere between the course computer and here there's something trips.
And this is what it is, depth and speed. I need the depth sounder. The issue is this one.
Oh. Now it's on,
Okay,
but no light.
Okay, so
Yay!
we have wind.
Woo!
Sorted. So the problem must be a cable or something, because to be honest, I didn't really fix anything. I fiddled around with the connections and then that's...
And then everything worked. Actually, this is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
You fiddle around with these connections and things start working again. Something is happening.
So last night the course computer went off and all the instruments went off up in the cockpit. So we realized that the fuse that goes in here is a 5 amp fuse, has gone. We put another fuse and it blew again, and another fuse, it blew again, so we run out of fuse. Eventually we took everything apart and we figured out that probably there's a connection that was playing up. So I made this little fuse today. It's 5 amps, the original one, so I took a big cable and I took one of the really tiny thin wires, and this is really small wire. So this will break with anything, so it's not going to damage anything.
We have wind and compass. We have everything. Everything's back. Woo!
Now we got all the instruments working, but I wouldn't really recommend to anyone just to put a piece of cable in there, because you gotta be careful not to break anything and cause a fire or anything. The only reason I'm putting this little wire in there is because I know it's so thin that I know that when we had an issue earlier on, the wire was actually breaking. This is just a temporary little solution until I go and get a fuse. But I'm not really comfortable about it, but we have to go. Maybe.